Y'all really got me doing this one, huh? Really, Jamie? Really? How old are you? Like 50? You have to be 50, right? Anyway, and I'm also on TikTok. Jesus, don't mean to use you know, the oh, yeah, I'm already stuttering on my words because this is gonna be something I haven't heard. I haven't watched this. I just know that she responded to Asmongold, and I wanted to make well, not really a response, but make a video about this response. So let's get into it. Hopefully the volume doesn't blast y'all away.
Some followers of Asmongold have been criticizing me and demanding answers regarding a line I wrote in 2017 and the answer I gave to a question at a panel a year or two later. If you don't know who Asmongold is, he is a streamer with well over 2 million followers. Now, since Asmongold was gracious enough to respond to the criticism and the demands for answers he's been receiving regarding his involvement with soft giving and their controversy, I thought
What the hell's soft giving? What the hell's that? Anyway, let's get back to it.
it's only fair that I respond to his followers in kind. Well, who gives a shit?
Wow, that's how you start off with the response? Then again, I'm not really surprised. I mean, you got the whole freaking feminist, glad. What the fuck, man? I cannot. And I'm cussing. Jesus, man. It's this video. Anyway, dude, aren't you like, aren't you like the, what are you? I know you're like a top brass type of localizer within Crunchyroll. You're like not edit. Well, I guess you do make editorial decisions, but what the hell are you like? I can't remember. I just know that wow, that's very professional of you. But then again, seeing what the interviews and the interviews that you held at panels have gone, I shouldn't really be surprised.
Somebody makes an allegation against me, and now somehow I have to respond to it? No, I don't have to say anything. Who gives a fuck?
Look, lady, it's obvious that he's already won because you're this heated.
Thank you for your time.
Wow, what the hell? Okay, let me get click off this shit. I gotta get off this site. So that's a response. How does it feel? How do you all feel knowing that this is the English dub top whoever the hell she is now, who decided to inject that pesky patriarchal bullcrap in Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and who knows how man she's been between her and Monaco Real. I used to like them a lot. I used to like them a lot. Then the whole incident with Vince Mignogna was a rude awakening. No, I wasn't like idolizing these voice actors. I was just like, oh, I know. I was like, oh, that's so and so. But now that the animes that I have, I physically own, even digitally, it's like, dude, I don't want to hear them anymore. And I'm glad that I have the option to go with English subtitles because that's the best way to go. Maybe then maybe that this will spark a civil war within my community, but I that's how I like it. I like it to be subbed, but that's besides the point. You know, I'm kind of reminded of when, and of course, of all nights, this had to happen when I went to my first midnight release, and that was Elden Ring. Now, if that wouldn't be my first, that definitely would have been my second had I gone to Black Ops 2 midnight release. Oh man, I would have loved to go when I can't believe I fell asleep. Damn. But anyway, on the midnight release of Elden Ring, me and a friend being there, we, he got his copy. I should have got something, but I didn't realize. I mean, I like Dark Souls and all that, but I wasn't all into it. But playing this Elden Ring, man, I was like, man, I'm hooked. Well, a year later. Well, I got the game a year later, but anyway, I keep diverging off the path. I'm gonna get somewhere with this. Trust me. So me and him are just talking, and then I notice on what's plastered on the window of the GameStop was that these voice actors are coming to town, and of course one of them was Jamie Marchi, whatever. I don't care. And I was like, oh man, she's doing stuff like this. She's going around after what she did, and I had to basically update my boy about that stuff, and he was like, dude, she's a total bitch. I'm like, yeah, she is. And of course, what we just saw reinforces that. Now, maybe I could have done a better job at doing the storytelling. Storytelling is not my forte. Well, come up with one on the spot and verbally, talking about it. Write it down. That's a whole different matter. But I just how how do you have this attitude just because someone you know disagreed with it, and they actually have a valid point of criticizing. Again, this stuff has been going on for years now, and all of a sudden people, well, I'm not gonna say all of a sudden because that's being disingenuous, but now a lot of people are seeing this, and maybe it's because I, they're like lesser known anime adaptions, but I don't really think Kobayashi was lesser known. I don't think so, especially with the fouling it got because of that anime. I don't. Either way, and of course the some tragic stuff that happened later on with that studio. But I miss the days when dubs were pretty freaking wild, but they were true to mainly they mostly were true to what was happening. But you got some ones that are just really damn good, but funny at the same time. So I'm be honest, guys. I don't know how she still has a job, other than just I guess that's it. Really, just having connections, telling who can, basically dictating who can and can't be in the industry. I guess it's and they wonder why they're being replaced by AI. They did it to themselves. They did it to them. They just why? Why would you? You how could you? I'm sorry. I'm trying to process this in my brain because it's just not making logical sense. It's like basically putting your freaking, yeah, it's putting your occupation in jeopardy because you keep you're attacking the fans and you call them either Nazis, misogynistic, or virgins. And it's so weird too. It's like when they talk about like this, you don't, well, you don't get laid, and so go touch grass. And like, bro, what does that have to do with anything? What does me having sex with a woman like makes me a man all of a sudden? I mean, I'm being honest, guys, because it's just weird. It's just weird that these people, and it's usually these type of people who just bring that stuff up, and it's like, are you kind of like, Is there like a projection going on or something? Like, anyway, this is Jamie Marchi, the real Jamie Marchi, and this is just how that attitude, that how long was that? Like 20 seconds, 30 seconds at least, maybe close to a minute. I can't remember because I can't. It's just, it was just absurd. She didn't even need to make a video. She could have just wrote that down on Twitter, and there you go. See, it's this whole thing of like, I need attention. I need this attention. And maybe because I think she knows that ever since that Vince Mignogna incident happened, Vic Mignogna incident happened, things haven't been in her favor. Especially when she did that damn podcast with Monica Real, and I'm pretty sure they're not doing it anymore. And if they are, I'm be shocked. Well, let me give you a white pill. If you want to listen to English dubs, I highly recommend fan dubs. I highly recommend it because those will actually stay true to the best ability, stay true because it's right. It's written on the wall. Fan dubs, actual fans, not these frauds who want to come in and take over our hobby and tell us what we can and can't watch, or if we like this, we're a pedophile, blah blah. Absurd, dude. Unreal. But sadly, this is the reality we're in. I call this a night, and ciao.